Good morning, everybody. I'm here with my new plank attack workout. I've only done it once. I absolutely love it. It's going to kick your butt. The great thing about it is you go at your own pace. When you need a break, take it. 3 to 4 seconds, get back into it. If 10 seconds later you need another break, you take it. The most important thing is you have to use excellent form. It's really, really critical. You've got to keep your core tight. Remember, your core is part of your abs, back, and butt. So that whole area, this is the center of your power. You have to keep it tight. Each one of these planks will work a different area of the body. So we're going to do a plank that targets your legs and glutes. We're going to do a plank that targets your triceps. But all of them work your total body. I just want to warn those of you on YouTube that my computer might die. I had it charged all night and it didn't charge for some reason, so that's unfortunate. So let's go ahead and jog it out. If you have had any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, please, please, please check with your doctor before doing this or any other workout. Stretch. I am so sore from the Guns for Girls arm workout leg edition. I got more than a few messages from you guys about how much you love the workout, but also how sore you were. And that's awesome. That is what we want. Stretch. You're stretching gently though, okay? We are not warmed up. So do some sweeps. But my arms are sore, my shoulders are sore, my legs are sore, everything is sore. Put your arms back, give yourself some hugs, and we are going to get into it. So we're going to do these holds for a minute each. So just remember that you need to take those breaks. Breaks are not a sign of weakness. Breaks are a sign that you are busting your butt. Okay, the first one we're going to do, plank leg lifts. So what do plank leg lifts look like? Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Your feet are together. That is a good plank. And you are going to squeeze and lift. Okay, so again, your whole core has to be tight, but then you're working those glutes and hamstrings as you lift. So you see how slow and controlled. You are not kicking up. You are squeezing. When you need a break, you take it. But you do not quit. You finish the minute every time. Every time. Mentally, that is so important to not quit. You take a break, 3 to 4 seconds, you get back into plank position, and you keep going. And you squeeze every part of your body. The breaks really allow you to keep going. Okay, embrace the burn, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, done. Sit back into child's pose, stretch those arms out. That's really helpful during this workout. Take small sips of water, please. The next thing we are going to do are forearm side planks. So fold your mat over for a little extra padding if necessary. Okay, and this is your side plank. I don't want you lifted up and I don't want you sinking. Straight line from your head to your feet. So for this one, you are really working your obliques. And you have to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you need a little more help balancing, you can put one foot in front of the other. So remember, straight line. I don't want you like this, and I don't want you sinking. You can look up towards your hand if you want. When you need a break, 3 to 4 seconds, get back into it. You have got to squeeze your obliques. 5 more seconds on this side. Come on, we can do it. 3, 2, 1, done. Spin around to the other side. How are you guys doing? Fold your mat over and go. So remember, everything is tight. You might find you want to fold your mat over. This is my sore elbow, so I folded it over twice. Again, you can put one foot in front of the other for a little more balance. If you're brand new, you can certainly be in this modified position. You can start in a full position, and then at any time, you go to that modified position, but you don't quit, and you do not beat yourself up and say, I'm not good at this, I'm not athletic, I'm not strong, I'm too weak, what's the point, why bother? No, 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 no. Those thoughts go away. You are here, you are showing up, and you are working. The only way you're going to get stronger and feel better at these is to keep going. If you quit on yourself, you're going to continue to feel like crap and not have enough energy and not have a good mindset and feel stressed all the time. I'm telling you. Getting up and moving is good stuff. Okay, so we're going to do plank, low and tight. What does that mean? It means your hands are going to be close together. Okay, you are going to lower into a lower plank, and then you're going to push up through the palm of your hands into a full plank. So you're only going down a few inches. If you're more advanced, you can go down about 6 inches. If you're brand new, just go down a couple inches. It's fine, but the whole point is we really want to burn up those triceps. Okay, so keep those elbows in tight. Keep your entire core tight. Remember, we've talked about your abs, your back, your butt. Your feet are together. So in a sense, we're doing push-ups, but you're in that plank position and you lower yourself slowly and then push yourself back up to that plank position. So yes, I do push-ups like this, and these are essentially push-ups like I said, but you start in that plank position and you return to that plank position with every rep. Take those breaks. These are a butt kicker. So remember, even if you're going down a couple inches and pressing up, you are feeling it like crazy. Okay, we have 10 seconds. Finish the minute. Come on. We can do this even if you just hold right now. For the last 3, 2, 1, done. That's cool. Sit back. Stretch those fingertips as far away as you can. That will stretch out your arms, especially those triceps we just hit, your chest, your shoulders. It's all good. I love this workout. Love, 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 love. Okay, the next one we're going to do, you can put weights in front of you if you want. You do not have to. You can do any of my workouts without weights. Just don't make a habit of it because I want you to make progress. So I'll show you what it's like if you're using weights, okay? You're going to have them right in front of you. You're going to get into a plank, but your feet are going to be wide, and you're going to squeeze up. Squeeze up. So we're bicep curling while we're in a plank. Again, if you're not using weights, you can just squeeze up, whatever you want to do. But remember, your feet have got to be wide to help with your balance. So really squeeze those biceps to come up and to lower. When you need a break, you take it, you get back into it. That's the way it works. If 10 seconds later you need another break, guess what, people? You take another break. There is no law against taking breaks. There is no law that says when you take breaks, you're acting weak or unmotivated. These are really challenging. I told you in the beginning, this workout is a butt kicker. But that's what makes it so good. 3, 2, 1, done. So if you're struggling right now, you are sucking wind, you can't hold these planks for more than 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds. That's 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds longer than you would be holding it if you had stayed in bed or were wasting your time on social media or doing some other nonsense. So all I'm going to tell you is be proud, measure your progress in small ways. Probably a couple months ago, you couldn't do a plank for very long at all. You will build up, I promise. Okay, the next one we're going to do is a plank flip over. So you're going to be in this position and you're going to flip over. Now, how do you do this in a controlled way? If you're brand new, just kind of turn, put your foot behind you first before you lift your arm up. If you need to do a modified, you can be on one foot. You're still going to get a great rotation. Not quite as challenging, but who cares? It's a perfect place to start. And I love, 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 I always get a nice little adjustment, a personal adjustment. So start, look up towards your hand, come back into a regular plank. So when you're on the ground, your feet are about 6 inches apart. I'm going to move my feet off my mat because it bunches up when I twist. So we're going to do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. 2, 1, done. Okay, take a little teeny tiny break, and we're going to go to the other side. So you're going to do the opposite arm that you did before. Again, if your balance is not that good, do the modified. Okay, what does that mean? Your bottom leg is bent, okay? And that's what you're doing. So you're not going to twist all the way back into that regular plank position. You're going to keep that knee bent. This is such a great core exercise. And sit back. We might actually be done in sooner than 30 minutes. And if we are, I'm going to do abs. I'm going to be doing a lot of abs. I can tell between my eating and not exercising as much, I see a difference. It's my issue, nobody else's. And I certainly am not beating myself up about it in any way. But we all know how we like to feel, energy level, the way we like to feel from what we're putting in our bodies, all of that. Last night, I can tell you, was the best night's sleep I have had in 6 weeks. And I think it's because I've gotten back into my routine of working out. When you get into that routine of working out and you tax your muscles, you sleep better because they're tired. They need to restore themselves. So my mind was spinning before bed. I was like, oh, I hope I'm able to sleep. And lo and behold, I did. So if you notice that your hands are starting to be sore, just fold your mat and keep them on the ground. With this, you're going to go wide. We're going to do crunches. So you're going to, this is the advanced. Is going to be knee to elbow. Just do the knee if you're starting out, okay? It takes a lot of core work to keep your balance when you do knee to elbow, but you want to really get that great crunch in your abs. You want to feel it at any point. Even if you start out with the more advanced, you can go to modified, okay? So knee to opposite elbow. When you need a break, you take it and you be super darn proud of yourself that you need a break, because it means you're busting your hump. Come on, guys. 10 more seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Go into modified if you need to finish. Finish strong. 2, 1, done. Stretch out. Okay, so if this workout is seriously knocking you in the tush, that's good. That's what it's supposed to do. If you showed up here and you could breeze through everything, it wouldn't be a very good workout, now would it? You would see no progress because you wouldn't be pushing yourself. So please let me encourage you. If you are only able to hold these for 3, 4, 5 seconds until you need a break, and then you go back into it, you know what? Even if you take 10 breaks, you're still holding that move for like 30 seconds. So focus on that. Focus on the fact that you're getting up there, you're holding it, you're pushing yourself. You are waking your muscles up, and they're like couch potatoes. They're like, what? No, we don't want to do this. So they're screaming at you. La, 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 la. Kind of like you do with your kids sometimes. You just pretend like you don't hear them. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that is just me. But anyway, ignore them. You are in charge. You are the powerful one, okay? All right, so we are going to be on our hands in a plank. You are going to push up, walk your hands back a bit into downward facing dog. Now, here's the thing about downward facing dog. If you can get your heels to the floor, that's awesome. I cannot, but I try a little bit more each time so I don't rush. When I'm in downward facing dog, I make sure to take a deep breath and exhale, and as I exhale, I try to get my heels down just a teeny tiny bit more. And that is what I want you to do. So you're in a plank. Your hands have to be a little bit further towards your feet than normal. So we are not moving quickly. When you go into downward facing dog, take that deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And as you exhale, try to get those heels a little bit closer to the ground. When you need a break, you take it. I really, really like this one. Now, if when you come to plank, your hands don't feel like they can support you, just move them back out. As you push up, move your hands back. Such a good stretch. Also, 3, 2, 1, done. Go into child's pose. But just moving. So good. So good, so good. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, if your wrists are feeling the heat, just shake them out. Okay? You can also, if you feel like you need a break, don't do the next one. Do crunches or something like that. I just want to make sure. Oh, my laptop is not dying. That is awesome. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is a plank out and in. So what does that mean? That means that we are in a plank position. You're going to tap out and in. Modified version, keep your hands in place and just do your legs. Does not matter to me which you do. What I want you to do is work hard. You can always start doing both hands out and in, but it is slow and controlled. Okay, you are not sloppy. Your body is not rotating out in any way. I don't want you doing this. Okay, your body is facing down. When you need a break, you take it. Again, if your hands are feeling a little sore, just go double on the mat. That's fine too. I'm going to switch over to modified. Squeeze, squeeze. Oh, my legs are on fire. I'm going to go back to the regular. This bracelet is getting in my way. And done. Whew, sit back. So I'll tell you a secret about me. I cannot stand yoga. I have tried it. I've probably done 50 yoga classes in my life. I have given it the college try. And I just don't enjoy it. It's not my thing. I can't wait for it to be over. And one of the reasons is because it feels like it drags by. It just feels like it takes forever. A 45-minute class to me feels like an hour and a half. I actually did a 90-minute class with my best friend. She guilted me into it. And she's like, wasn't that great? I'm like, no, I was done after 10 minutes. So one of the things that I really love about these workouts is because they move quickly. You're not doing moves that you see all the time, that you do all the time. And I think that's my issue with yoga. I can't just always do the same thing. Even if I'm getting better at that particular thing, to do it every single class, every single time I go or show up, no, and no. So that is one thing that I really try to do here is I want you guys to never know what's coming next. And that way you're constantly pushing yourself and challenging yourself. Okay, how are we doing on time? We are doing great. My guess is probably in about, after 2 more exercises, we're gonna go into abs. Get into plank, your feet are wide, and I want you to tap your shoulders. I have doubled up my mat to give my hands a little bit more padding. You have got to keep your whole body tight. I don't want your butt up. I don't want it sinking down. You are a straight line, okay? Like there's a rod in your spine. When you need a break, you take it, and you feel good about it. I think none of my kids are awake. I say none, like I have so many. I have 2. I don't think either of them are awake. So keep going. You have 15 more seconds. Okay, keep going, and you are done. Look at my timing. Take a little sip. How long do we have? Okay. Oh, okay, sorry. You are going to need your ball or a stable chair. It does not matter to me which one, but if you're using the ball and you're new, just make sure you brace it against something. But you're going to roll out. And we are going to be in this position in a decline plank. Okay, so again, just roll it over by something if you need to until it's stable, and then get on it. You are a straight line from your head to your feet, okay? The ball is only under your feet. It's not under your whole leg. You have to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. When you need a break, put your knee down, and then slowly get yourself back up. You have got to squeeze your core like a crazy person. Those breaks are cool. Breaks are good. Come on, less than 10 seconds. Focus, close your eyes. Picture your core crazy, crazy tight. 2, 1, done. Goodness gracious. All right, we are switching over into abs. Give your wrist a shake. You know how we do in our arm workouts, we do wrist flexions, and we strengthen our forearms. All really, really, really good stuff and good for planks. But again, don't feel bad. If you never want pain, you want burn. That being said, you are going to feel all of the muscles in your arms working from those planks. So it can take some time to get used to for sure. Go at your own pace. Okay, so the next one we're going to do ab-wise, hands underneath your butt, and you're going to do scissor kicks. Squeeze your abs and don't hold your breath. Now, my legs are not straight. I am not one of those crazy flexible people. Doesn't matter. My abs are screaming at me. And once again, I'm pretending like I don't hear them. Take a break when you need to. Get back into it. Do not quit at Visco Fit. You are awesome. You can do this. I promise. If your legs, like mine, are ready to run away from home, it's okay. They can't get away. I don't know which is burning worse, my abs or my quads. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. Just ridiculously good. Okay, I am all about working obliques. We did this yesterday. We're going to do it again. I want you to reach towards one side for 30 seconds, holding your head with the other. Reach towards that heel. Squeeze your obliques. Squeeze, squeeze. We're going to tear these puppies up. Get them where we want them. Come on. Do not give up. Other side. Ten seconds. Come on, you can do it. Just reach, reach. You don't have to touch your heel. You're just reaching for it. Squeezing these obliques, making them cry a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, grab a weight. I really like to do a lot of rotation exercises because I think that's just how we live everyday life, especially if you're a mom, right? And you're doing things and you're reaching and you're turning around in the car to get your kids to stop fighting or give them their bottle or whatever. Okay, this is a motion you will make a lot. It's also a motion that can tweak your back and make you miserable. So you're going to put the weight over here and you're going to touch it down to here. Okay, so don't go too heavy. I want you to be careful. If you can't touch the ground, that's okay. I'm not touching the ground. So you will feel this in your whole trunk. Slow and controlled. You do not have to use a weight for this. You can if you want. But we are going to work these muscles. Guys, in March, I'm pretty sure I just need to look at my schedule. I'm going to do my Beach and Bodies program. So 5 days a week for the month of March. We are going to work it all. And that way, you can go bathing suit shopping and it not be miserable because you will see changes in your body. Now, that being said, you also have got to watch what you eat. 3, 2, 1, done. But I feel like March is a good time for that because the days are longer. Let's stretch. The days are longer, which is awesome. I want you to stretch your hands and feet as far away from each other as they'll go. Ugh. And now I want you to fold your knee over, look towards the opposite arm, and stretch your back out. I love this. So I'll be putting up recipe stuff as well. I also encourage you guys to share your healthy recipes on the ViscoFit page. I love getting your messages. I love getting your posts. You can put your posts, like telling me that you've lost 25 pounds and 8 inches. You know what? You can put that right on the page. Not that you have to, but if you want to, I'm totally fine with that. But I'm just here for you. We're all in this together, you know. And please let me remind you, don't work out because you want to be a certain weight. If that's your only motivation, it's not going to be enough to keep you motivated. You have to look at a general, full cycle, full experience. That has to be what you want. You have to want to, yeah, it's fine if you want to lose weight, but don't you want to have more energy? Don't you want to just feel better emotionally, more positive, more proud of yourself, less negative? Don't you want your spiritual life to be more meaningful and full? Don't you want to be a better mom, a better friend? Those are all the reasons to do it. Yes, you might want some clothes to fit better than they have in a while. That's fine, but don't make that your sole motivation because it's not going to be the thing that keeps you going. The thing that keeps you going, the thing that keeps me getting out of bed is just how good I feel all the way around, even when life is kicking my ass. So that is it for today. Tomorrow morning, I'm not going to be on at 6 because I won't have my kids in the morning. So I will be on probably like 7 or 7:30, but I will update later. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the workout. As always, your comments, questions, whatever, everything's appreciated, okay? Bye.